1,
2, 3,
4, 5,
6, 7, 8.
Hi, my name is Collin Edwards, and I'm here to inform you of the decreasing fish population among our oceans today. Now, who here enjoys sushi? Okay, and who is an avid fisherman like myself? Thank you. Now, this statistic shocked me. According to Collin Edwards, author of Sorrow Beneath the Sea, states that white-tipped sharks, American sawfish, and the once common skatefish numbers are down 99%. Now, with this being said, there aren't plenty of fish in the sea anymore due to overfishing, destruction of coral reefs, and ocean pollution. Overfishing is depleting our fish population today. The highly prized cod, flounder, and haddock stocks are decreasing rapidly due to commercial fisheries. According to Satchel, author of Rape of the Oceans. Now, Satchel also states that experts say that a 5 to 10 year ban on fishing could replenish our fish population. With this happening, the fish industries will be economically struggling and have a economic turmoil. And then whenever you go to a fish market or any kind of restaurant looking for a fish of your choice, the prices will be increased significantly. Now, the growing market in Japan is a great explanation of our growing demand for fish. According to Alan Seeland, author of Devolution of the Seas, states that in 2013, a 489-pound bluefin tuna was sold in auction for $1.7 million in Tokyo. Now, the growing demand isn't just in Japan, it's also in Asia as a whole. Sharks in the 1970s, according to Satchel, were declared a gourmet fare, thus calling for shark fin soup. Now, Satchel defines the definition of finning, which they catch sharks in large bulks, cut the fins off, cut all the fins off that are valuable for the soup, toss the fish back in the ocean, and then thus the fish suffocates because he needs fins to swim to get oxygen into his gills, into his lungs, into his gills to survive. Satchel also states that fins in the U.S. market could be sold for up from $5 to $30 per pound, and an Asian market can be purchased and sold for $150 per pound. Sherry Baker also states that overfishing leads to the destruction of coral reefs. With overfishing, there's less fish to eat seaweed, and the seaweed thus grows very strongly and strangles and chokes the coral reefs. Now, these coral reefs act as homes, shelters for the fish, just like our homes act as shelters for us. Now, Baker states a great example off the coast of Florida. It's called the Carey's Fort Reef. In 1975, it was declared very healthy. Today, it is declared completely dead. Now, in the Philippines, they were the first country to start using cyanide to obtain aquatic fish for pet stores. They descend down to a coral reef, spray cyanide through a squirt bottle into the hull of the shelter of the coral reef for the fish to come out dazed, capture the fish, and then sell all the fish to the pet stores. This kills the coral reefs. Now, the coral reefs, according to Ride, Dead in the Water, emit a CO2 gas whenever they die, thus polluting the water, killing the oxygen levels in the water, and creating dead zones where nothing can live. This pollutes our waters. This leads me to my third and final point, that pollution is killing our fish populations. Now, Satchel states that the assault on the ocean starts at the shoreline through pesticides, fertilizers. Now, these pesticides and fertilizers enter our ocean. They kill the oxygen, thus creating dead zones where nothing can thrive and live. And Satchel also states that toxic sediments, chemicals, and harmful metals enter our ocean with the shoreline, killing any breeding fish, thus taking away the opportunity for new fish to thrive and new fish populations to grow in our future. Now this leads me back to there aren't many fish in the sea due to overfishing, destruction of coral reefs, and ocean pollution. Now all of these main points are connected. Overfishing leads to destruction of coral reefs through declining of fish populations. Now these fish populations are eating the seaweed. Now there's less of them, so the seaweed grows more ravishly, thus strangling and killing the coral reefs. Now the coral reefs die and emit a CO2 gas, which then kills any oxygen in the water, creating dead zones in the ocean. Now we all have good intentions, whether it be through fishermen, avid fishermen like myself, having a gourmet dinner, having shark fin soup, or perfectly prepared fish of your choice, or building an infrastructure. And they all tie back to the destruction of fish populations in our ocean and state that there aren't plenty of fish in the sea anymore. Thank you.